So here's that nylon hose that we took out. This is the bottom end right here that goes where the pump is. You can see it's actually got, that black line is actually a crack. So what happens is it's got a serrated end that it sits on, and once that crack starts forming, it has the ability to come off and just be forced by the fluid being pumped up towards the hydro booster. It just works it up the line. So that's what happens. It starts getting that crack on the nylon. So here's my replacement hose right here. Got a little vibration dampener made onto it. Like I said, this one comes with the new banjo, and it comes with the new brass washers. So definitely make sure everything's clean before I get up there. That way I don't have any kind of dirt in between the two. And what we'll do is we'll just work it back up in there, slide up in the engine compartment, tighten that down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get this thing started by hand. Got the brass washer on one side. Make sure I got it on the back side now. Kind of lift it up in here. Start getting it as close as I can. And then start it by hand. I just need to snug it up. I'll come back and torque it in just a few minutes. Now that banjo fitting on the bottom of that power steering pump where that line goes in, we're going to torque down to 23 foot-pounds. 23 foot-pounds, remember that. Well, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get up under it. I'm going to clean everything off with some brake clean. Get everything clean up under it from when we started taking the bolt loose. Now the fluid come down, get everything spotless again, so we won't have to worry about it, and then we'll go ahead and drop the vehicle back on the ground, and we'll work on tightening the hose going up to the hydro booster. So here's the line. So here's where the line goes back on the fit and going to the hydro booster. There's actually an O-ring right there, that black circle is an O-ring. Make sure that the O-ring is intact, make sure it's there. If it's a question where you think there's going to be a problem, replace that before reinstalling the line. So let's go ahead and reinstall it. Tighten down the fitting. These I'm just going to snug down nice and firm. Now there's some plastic guides right here that snap onto the line. Snap them on, that positions it to where it's not going anywhere it doesn't need to be. So we tighten down the banjo bolt down below, we tighten up the fitting up above, clean everything off. Now we're just going to add some transmission fluid down here. That's what we're using, transmission fluid. That's what's used on this vehicle. Make sure you check for your specific vehicle. And this is where the cap is at. We're going to add fluid in there. It's got a bottle that you can see through the side, and there are markings on this side. So I'll start adding some and I'll crank the vehicle up. So here's your bottle again. If you look, we've actually got some fluid already in here going along the bottom edge. The marks, you got two marks. There's one line here and one right above this, right below this ridge. That's the safe area. So once I fire it up, this will drop. So I'm going to add some fluid and get it up. Like I said, the best way to help see this is get you a flashlight and either shine it from up above or from behind so you can see through the clear bottle. It's semi-clear. It's more like translucent. But we do have some fluid. You will be able to see it. And I'm just looking straight down with the hood open. Like I said, there's some fluid already in the bottle. And this is the area up here that we're going to be filling. So probably up to this line right there. So I've got me a funnel to reach down in there, like I said. Go ahead and add some ATF4, get the level to where I'm happy. Now what we're going to do, we're going to add that transmission fluid, get it up to one of those lines, start the vehicle. We're going to hit the brakes a few times. We're going to turn the steering wheel all the way to the left, all the way to the right. That's what they call lock to lock. We'll do that a couple times, and then what we'll do is we'll come out here, even while it's still running, and we'll check the fluid level, see if we need to add some to get it in between those two lines that's near the top edge of that bottle. Just get you a long funnel so you can get down in there, because it is a little deep and recessed. Do that a few times. If you need to cut it off, wait a second, let the air finally escape, because the fluid will get aerated, and once you let it sit there for a few minutes, once you turn it off, the bubbles will get out of the fluid, and you can restart the procedure, fire it up, lock the lock, and hit the brakes a few times, and then double check it. Do it a few times so you finally start seeing that the fluid level is not changing. At that point, we've gone ahead and replaced the line. We don't have any leaks, make sure that, and the fluid level is correct. And then we just want to verify that we don't hear the noise anymore, because that's the main concern they come in for. So at this point, I ask for any kind of thumbs up on YouTube. Don't forget to like me on Facebook. You can check me out on Instagram as well as Twitter. If you have any comments or suggestions about today's video or anything Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram related, please feel free to email me at david@motorcitymechanic.com, and I'll try to get back to you in a timely manner. Once again, thanks for watching these videos.